Yes. Alright, the map is Foxtrot Labs.
That's going to be the first one, yes.
Yes. First game of the best of 5 finals of tonight. The winner of this match comes to my living room.
Haha.
I hope he's going to be friendly. We never know it. He probably will. Yeah, like, they're totally manner as well. Good luck, have fun. Yes.
Alright, so let's introduce the players here. On Foxtrot Labs, which is to be our first map, we have Genix, the blue Protoss player, in the lower portion here. And cross positions, across from him, is going to be Epikfaal, the green Protoss player. Now this map only has 2 possible spawn locations, and both of those are cross. So, if I remember correctly, if I'm blabbering out of my ass, then by all means correct me. But as far as I know, there are only cross positions on this map possible. So both players should know exactly where the other one is.
True. That is, if you are right, and I believe you are. Because why would I not, dear Bellenoir? You have not let me down so far.
Aha! But I am still... I can still let you down, Mr. Van Kastball.
It's all part of the plan.
Yeah!
All these years. Yes. To finally pull this off.
This is so geeky.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. No. Next time we're going to be talking about Starcraft, or damn it. I can't talk geek anymore.
Yeah, you can't.
We're going to be starting Star Wars references in a minute now.
I did that 2 minutes ago with the Yoda speech.
That is actually true.
See? How cool is that? Alright, so Epikfaal scouting with the probe, high-fiving the other one.
Yes.
And going to see exactly what his opponent is up to, which is, again, as we mentioned so many times before, double gas opening for both of these guys. So cybernetic cores are going to be going down. Bam, bam, there we go. One cyber core, second cyber core, and the scouting probe is probably going to go away now.
Alright, I've got news. Well, actually, that's not news, not for the people involved anyway, but some extra information for the people watching on stream, because right now we have Genix versus Epikfaal in the finals. The winner qualifies, and Epikfaal is from the Double Dutch Dragons team, and his teammate Ichiroku has actually already qualified in the first qualifier. That was played at a very big LAN party in the Netherlands. It's called The Reality. So the people who were there could sign up for the first qualifier, which was actually held offline.
Yeah.
And so Epikfaal was there as well. He played alongside his teammate Ichiroku, but in the end, Ichiroku won and not him. So he's here to take his revenge and also qualify. So if he does, he will be the second team member from the Double Dutch Dragons to qualify for DSCL Bootcamp. Huh. Maybe we'll have a Double Dutch Dragons party.
Double Dutch Dragons going strong. Wait, they're Double Dutch Dragons? That means they're pretty much the triple D.
Double D.
I mean, I've seen women, I've seen girls with double Ds, but not with triple Ds. Not yet.
I think they're referring to, like, if you see the Dutch emblem.
Oh, yeah, right.
It has 2 lions. So maybe they're saying they're the double Dutch dragons.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, so once again, we have the Stargate versus the Twilight Council opening. And once again, you know, and this is a little bit weird, to be honest. We have a Stargate from Genix, followed by a robo facility. That's a little bit weird, because, I mean, if you want detection, you don't need the robo facility for the observers. I mean, you can build one oracle and that's it, if you're afraid of DTs. And it's not going to be DTs, fortunately, for Genix. It's going to be Blink. So it's probably going to stay true to his strategy.
Yeah. All right. What have we seen Epikfaal do so far? He pulled off a 4-gate. I don't think we've seen Epikfaal go for very long-term strategies, have we?
No.
No.
He always kind of tried to finish things off on one base. And I think, well, he's getting the robo facility. If he adds on a 4th gate, then this is pretty much the same stuff he's been doing all the time. There's the Phoenix. Needs to scout what's going on. Going to
Yeah.
probably see the Twilight Council. Sees it blinking as well. Did see the robot
Nice.
facility as well.
Uh-huh. And the 3 gateways. Okay, oh, don't leave your Phoenix hanging around there.
Nice attention to the minimap, to his units. Expansion going down for Genix, so he's feeling pretty comfortable to hold that off. Maybe this is what the robo facility was for. Well, not the Observer, obviously, but the Immortals. That's the unit you really want to have versus a Blinkstalker attack, and then it's you being patient.
Epikfaal is warping on Stalkers across the map all the way, with a pylon he has set up there. So this might, this is going to be a pressure. Pretty soon.
Did he add on the additional gate? No, he didn't.
No, it's just off 3 gates. 3 gate Stalker pressure.
So maybe he wants to play a little bit safer here, you know?
Yeah, but, maybe the old adage of he who expands dies in PvP goes... Ooh, but here comes the Immortal. And the Time Warp, very nice.
Very nice Time Warp there.
Oh,
wow!
He doesn't use his blink.
Yeah, he didn't. I think he used a couple of those, but not enough. And now the Photon Overcharge. Here comes the Mothership Core. Doesn't have enough energy.
Oh, just one more energy. Okay, here we go. Photon Overcharge finished.
There we go. The Phoenixes are back as well. The Immortals still staying alive here for Genix.
Okay.
This was actually very well done, but very narrow defense.
Very tight defense. This is what you want in StarCraft. Defend as tightly as possible, which means you have spent as little units as possible in defense that you don't want to spend them on, basically.
Yeah.
So
now Genix is in a good position. He can use the Phoenixes to harass the mineral line. He already killed like 4 probes with them previously. And he has 2 Immortals and a Sentry soon, which soon will have Guardian Shield. So he's pretty set up defensively. He's pretty set up back home. Offensively, he can still use Phoenixes to pick off probes. Maybe force Warpins back in the home base.
Oh boy. Probes pulled right away. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. That was a smart decision, actually. And now, here come the Phoenixes. If they get the Mothership Core, actually, no recall available. Oh, he gets it! He gets it! He prevents the recall, and now he can fly back with those Phoenixes and pick up some more probes, because his opponent needs to walk all the way across the map to get there, unless he warps in. That was so well done by Genix.
Very little energy left on those Phoenixes, though, by the way. So,
yeah, but every probe counts.
Nice, very good defense from Genix, and Epikfaal is forced into a bit of a longer game and expanding himself now. So another probe going down. Good times for Genix.
Maybe one more. He's not gonna get it. But he doesn't. Oh, will he lose that Phoenix? No blink initiated from Epikfaal. I mean, I have to say, Genix is playing so well.
Yeah. Yeah, have we seen games from him before today?
I think we have.
All right.
So Epikfaal right now behind in economy, slightly. Definitely behind in expansion. I mean, he's trailing by about 5 workers, but the army size is really where it's at. I mean, if you take a look at the differential, that's almost 20 supply worth of units that he's trailing behind his opponent in army size. It's not so much about like taking up or upgrades or anything of the sort right now. Yeah, Genix needs to be careful with those Phoenixes. But, Genix just, if he doesn't get supply blocked and just produces enough units, he can just go and kill his opponent with,
stuff.
With stuff. Exactly.
Yeah. Look at those 5 Immortals out already, and the 6th one popping out right now. So that is a significant amount of Immortals. Against 2 Immortals and 6 Stalkers, I mean, he can just waltz in with the Immortals alone.
Yeah, but he's not going to do that. He just put down a Forge, as well as Epikfaal did, so both players wants to go to the mid-game. One more blink there. Oh, he's still... Wow, those Phoenixes! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
They have 13 kills among them. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and if you take a look at the probe kill count, 14 probes have been killed by Genix.
Yeah, so 13 of those with these Phoenixes, probably.
Probably. I mean, we can even go and take a look at 3 kills on this one, 5 kills on the other one, and 6 kills on the last one. Yeah, so pretty much.
Alright, there is a probe from Epikfaal chilling out at the top of at the right side of the map. Always sneaky moves, throwing down pylons there and attacking from the top, but Epikfaal right now is just working on defending against these 3 pesky phoenixes who just remain alive all this time.
So let's take a look. Here, is Epikfaal going to attack or try to continue scouting? You know, army composition is definitely in favor of Genix. The army size, well, that's even more in favor of Genix. He's almost doubling his opponent.
The phoenixes, will they finally die? One of them does.
One of them does, and the other 2... Well, you know, their job at this time mostly is scouting. They're not so much as a harassment unit anymore. I mean, Genix has a pretty nice game started for himself. He can try and take a 3rd base right now. He can feel pretty comfortable. I mean, those phoenixes gave him so much information. He knows exactly that how big the army of his opponent is, which is not really that big. He knows there are no Colossi, no Void Rays, no Templars, no Archons. He knows his opponent is scared and defensive. So he's got all the time in the world, and
yeah, but if your opponent's scared and defensive, then you have all the time in the world, but you need to use it to do something. And apparently Genix used it to build a very big army and is now attacking with it, which is good. I mean, you don't have to. What you don't want to do is sit back too long and let your opponent.
Oh, that's true. Because yeah, I mean, if you sit back until you're 200, and then you decide, oh, I'm going to add on all the tech I don't yet have, even though I don't need it. Or I'm going to add on, I don't know, 1 more base and a couple more production facilities. You know, at that point, your opponent will have been cut off too.
3 Zealots from Epikfaal are going to do a lot of damage in the natural of
I think a Warpin will solve this problem. I don't think he'll be pulling back. I think he'll just warp in.
The attack. Whoa, big one attack. Big attack indeed.
Yeah, that's a very big attack. And those Zealots are starting to make contact with those Immortals. A lot of them in the back, however. Not the best army positioning.
Okay, but it's still so many Immortals. And the supply count is really showing
it's the numbers. It's just the pure numbers right now.
And like you said, the Warpin has now dealt with the Zealots back home. And yeah, so I think Genix is now free to basically take this game.
Definitely. 130 supply to 40. And a force field on the ramp to boot to prevent any units walking down. And this is pretty much going to be it.
Yep. Oh, and a time warp.
Oh, double time warp because 4 Zealots are standing in my way. That was just so unnecessary and BM. But Epikfaal definitely, you know, not the best game that we've seen from him today.
No, so far we've seen mostly wins, and of course we've already seen Genix play in the very first game that we casted, which he played against Sutuga. Sutuga lost, but I don't think he has to feel very bad about himself because he played against a finalist of today. So, well, no wonder that you have a hard time playing it, right?
Yeah. Cool.
This is good. We're getting more sign-ups for bootcamp for the next qualifiers. Welcome to Ruse Nano, who's going to be playing in, I imagine, the next qualifier and the 3 after that. So there's 4 qualifiers left after today. 4 spots left in my living room for DSCL Bootcamp. So pretty cool.
Just as a warning, guys, Frank's living room, you know, is not that big.
Nope.
So, I mean, it's decently big, but not for like 8 people.
It is not the biggest.
No, it's not the biggest.
There will be 6 computers there, so 2 for the coaches and 4 for the players. So it will not even be possible for all the players to have their own computer the full weekend. So we're going to have to be shifting that around, but we're going to make sure to have like a schedule that all the players get just as much time on the computer. And we're going to make sure that we're going to be streaming games from every one of them, and that it's going to be a very educational experience. And of course, Saturday evening, that's when we hit the town, the good old town of Nijmegen. Good times to be had here. All right, Bell. You're actually the last one to enter the lobby. And then,
I apologize. And,
oh, that's not a problem. I know how much time and effort mentally streaming costs. Costs. That's what I was gonna say.
yeah, it was. I'm. I'm trying to find out if the sound is better or not,
Oh,
because apparently there was something wrong with my microphone or something, and I can't be. Wait, I'll just turn on the stream a little bit and listen to it.
referee.
Frank's living room, is not that big.
Nope.
So, I mean, it's decently
No, you're
big, but
fixing sound issues. That is cool. Let's see if something going on. For those of you in the chat right now wondering what should I do in between games, go follow us on Twitch and on Facebook. We have awesome updates, like which coaches are coming to bootcamp, like Grubby and Yona.
I think I know where's the problem with the sound. I think for some reason XSplit is getting sound off of my webcam instead of my.
Yep, that happens.
Yep, it's definitely getting sound off of my webcam.
No, now I can't hear you. So
yeah, because the microphone is still used for Skype, but for some reason XSplit. When it updated, it reset the settings probably, and it's all right, guys. So unfortunately, regarding sound, all I can do is put it a little bit lower. But in order for me to select a different mic in XSplit, I would have to turn off the stream again, and I don't want you waiting another 2 minutes. So I hope you can understand.
That's okay. How about we go?
Yeah, we can.
All right. All right, Genix currently up 1 game in the best of 5, so there's still at least 2 more games ahead of us. And Epikfaal could definitely make a comeback happen. Let's see if he can do it in his regular, aggressive, run-based style that we've seen so far. Alright, guys. If you want me to start talking about the game, just give a shout, Bill.
You definitely can, Frank.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, so in the top left corner of the map, which is King Sejong Station, we have Genix. And he is currently up 1 game against his opponent, Epikfaal, who's in the bottom right corner of the map. Green Protoss. Again, a PvP, we Protoss fight and die today. We will see another one die today as well. But, well, die is maybe a bit strong, but one of them will go down and the other will qualify. This is 1-0 for Genix. Let's see what happens. So far, regular game.
So far, it is. Well, we're not going to see much of anything until the cyber cores finish. What I'm expecting, again, this map, I've said it once before, this map can produce interesting macro PvPs if you can, if you can imagine such a thing as a macro game in a PvP. But it will depend on what the players decide to do. Again, Epikfaal with a very quick scout. He scouted this quickly on the previous map as well, and we have discussed this before. And look at this. Only after getting his gases down, Genix is going to be scouting, because he knows that even if there were proxy gates, which he is checking for right now, he still has enough time to make the decision to react to those proxy gates. Whereas Epikfaal just, that's just mining time lost for him, basically.
Do you know if there's some kind of a guide somewhere that teaches you how to deal with proxy gates?
Yes, there is. Pretty much people, when you see proxy gates, you need to, when Heart of the Swarm came out, people were like, oh, I have the Mothership Core, it's a super defensive unit, so, you know, Photon Overcharge will keep me alive. Not. What you need to do is stop being greedy and just add on a second gate.
Okay.
And just make as many units as possible and forget about the Mothership Core, it's not going to help you that much. Definitely if it's like proxy Stalkers, nope. You just need a second gate and as many Stalkers as you can pump as fast as you can.
And capitalize on your advantages, and one of them should be that you have more probes, right?
Yes, and you have to use those probes in the fight as well.
Ah, alright.
Yeah, like, don't be afraid to use probes when you get attacked by proxy Stalkers, because that way, that's the only reasonable way you can force the Stalkers to kite back. Zealots will not catch up to the Stalkers, but the probes will, they're faster. So your opponent has to kite away, and has to kite back down the ramp and lose high ground vision.
Cool.
Alright, so a robo facility, decently quickly, I think we have, one Stalker for each player. Actually, second Stalker being built by Genix, that is, relatively speaking, uncommon. Usually people build one Stalker and then go teching up straight away. So Genix is going to get the second one. And the second gate as well. And whoa, quick expansion here for Epikfaal. I'm sort of awaiting to see a sentry. This could be a sentry expand.
This is definitely a change from Epikfaal, from what we've seen so far.
Yeah, and it could be dangerous. Maybe that's why he built the robo facility. No, he's going straight into Immortals. Okay, so he's going to be building Immortals in case there is a Stalker attack or a gateway pressure or whatever. And then he'll have like one, maybe two sentries, and he's going to use hallucinations for scouting. That's what I'm thinking. But it could be dangerous because hallucination, that's 100 energy, 2 force fields that you will not have.
Yep, that's true. Oh, but Genix also going for an expansion.
Yeah, just a little bit safer.
Yeah, but Genix. Okay, so why does Genix expand now? It probably was his plan all along, and it's just a bit safer expansion.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it's not like he scouted
no.
expansion.
No, it's just these guys are right now playing off of the builds and off of the timings. That's what it looks like. Epikfaal still not having the 100 energy for a scout on the sentry, but he does have the observer. That's more for DTs than anything else. He's not going to be sending it away right now. I'm really expecting a hallucinated Phoenix to come out of that sentry once it reaches 100 energy to see what his opponent is up to. It's a risky opening, a defensive one, but a risky one. You know, he could have lost that expansion if his opponent opened with an aggressive build, I think.
Well, we see Epikfaal's trademarks pylon. Trademarked pylon all the way at the top of the map. Epikfaal always seems to have pylons spread out across the map. Oh, that pylon, that little probe there did not make up the ramp. Did scout the expansion.
And you know, Epikfaal not really scouting with that hallucination. Maybe he wanted to scout with that probe. He did see the Immortals, so he knows his opponent does have a robo facility, but he doesn't know anything beyond that. At this point in the game, there could be multiple other tech buildings going down when you're playing defensively. I don't know, I just don't like Epikfaal cutting corners here. Maybe he should have sent that hallucinated Phoenix out. He's playing too defensively.
Right.
I think.
Well, like you said, he did scout Immortal, so he knows there is the robotics facility, and I mean, that tells him a lot, right, about his opponent's build?
Yeah, but he did not see this robotic bay that just now went down. If he used those hallucinations, maybe he would have known. And I really like the fact that Genix, he is consistently sending out those hallucinated Phoenixes because he really wants and needs to know what his opponent is up to. And there is the scout finally from Epikfaal, so maybe he will go ahead and see that support bay.
Yeah. Hey, wait. If hallucinations shoot each other, do they damage each other?
Nope.
Okay.
That would be kind of silly. Scout was denied, however, by, well, nearly denied.
Right. Okay, Epikfaal going in, gets a full scout, sees the robotics,
and sees the forge. Sees the forge as well, so he knows that probably an attack is not coming right now. because when you get a forge, you more than likely want to get at least one upgrade out of it. So it's going to feel pretty safe, I gather. Oh, brilliant decision! 2 Stargates going down. He's probably going to pump Void Rays or Phoenixes. I don't know which would be better right now, but it's going to get spotted. He should probably position units in such a way so that he can deny scouting.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a very tough position to defend scout-wise, because there's this ledge that your Phoenixes can fly into. Okay, Phoenixes scout the 3rd base, and Phoenix probably gonna... Yeah, there we go. Right over the 2 gateways. And we see Genix clicking both of those buildings there, knowing now that there's 2 Stargates coming up.
Yeah,
so what will Epikfaal do in response?
I don't know. I mean, he can try and attack, or he can take a 3rd base of his own. I would advise to do the latter because, I mean, all he has are Immortals, and he's maybe going to have 1 Colossus. That's not really going to change the fight all that much.
There's going to be two Void Rays when he shows up.
Exactly, and his opponent also has more Immortals. Well, actually, he doesn't have more Immortals than he's got. But I think ultimately it's going to come down to whether or not Epikfaal knows this is coming. I don't know he does.
Yeah, like you said, he's been quite defensive, also in terms of vision on the map.
Yeah, but he is adding on additional gateways. Those are going to finish a minute from now, so maybe he'll have to give up the 3rd base at the very least. Maybe he'll have to do that.
Alright, 2 Void Rays are out. And I'm not sure if he's gonna have a minute for those warp gates to finish.
Well,
Genix has positioned right outside his base, warping in 1 last round of units, and I think that's gonna trigger an attack. Yep. Okay, so this 3rd base is definitely void. I think it's very hard for Epikfaal to defend that.
Photon overcharge immediately going down. Good time warp. Oh, very bad position for Epikfaal. All those Immortals are in the back. They cannot fire, and we have a nice arc with the units that Genix has. But ultimately, he did pull back. He's going to knock out the 3rd base and then return for more to the natural. More warpings coming in, and the army supply is getting higher for Genix than it is for Epikfaal. And there we have the Tempest. Wow, that's a good choice against this Colossi. Maybe he expected more, and you know the range of the Tempest might drive those that army away. There's no blink on these Stokers. But again, very bad positioning here for Epikfaal with the ground army. And I think Frank just now lagged a little bit. Yeah, this is not going well at all. Probes will need to be pulled as well. They are dying. Wow. Well, Epikfaal not doing so hot and probably will be losing this game here. I wonder if Frank is still there to see this.
Alright, really sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
Are you still in the game, or did you leave?
Nope, I'm still in the game. I'm watching these Immortals kill this natural expansion.
Alright, so this is pretty much game at this point.
Yeah. 3 Tempests are cool, though.
Yeah, they are, but they're not gonna last very much longer.
I like how Epikfaal has an observer over over Genix's army, so so his Tempests can utilize their maximum range.
Yeah, that's a good point. 3rd base will be coming down for Genix. That was a really big mistake from Epikfaal, positioning his army in a choke between the Nexus and the ramp.
Yeah.
You almost never want to do this. I mean, there was 1 Colossus that would outrange your units. Why not utilize the high ground advantage? Especially with those Tempests. I just...
Yeah,
maybe he thought his army was too small. That's why he backed away, but that was the wrong thing to do, actually.
You know what we should do? We should take the replay and then take control at that point in the game, and then replay it again, but then with
I think this is what the bootcamp is all about. You can do this stuff during the coaching on the bootcamp itself with the players that qualify. I'd love to watch that.
Scouting Zealot death.
But Epikfaal not giving up. I mean, he has how many probes? 48.
Yeah, it's similar in probes. It's exactly.
And he double expands. He does have the Tempest. He did not add more Tempests.
No, but he kept them
funnily
alive.
enough.
This
Yeah,
game
he
is
did.
not over yet, everybody.
It's not. I mean, the supplies are pretty close. Army supply in favor of Genix, but he's not that far ahead.
When we've seen
Oh,
what bad
okay,
things
20
do.
supply. Okay, now he's getting way ahead.
Yeah.
But look at this. Those Tempests. How many Stalkers they forced in?
Oh, a lot, yeah.
Now, Epikfaal, he did not stop producing Immortals. So his Immortal count is getting higher again. And he doesn't need Stalkers on the ground. Actually, in PvP, you very rarely need Stalkers. They're not a very useful unit.
Oh,
Especially not in the later stages of the game. I don't think they are.
No, I agree. I regularly found myself just continuing to warp in Stalkers, but that's usually a sign that that I'm not doing too well in the game.
Or a sign that you're not really thinking about what you're doing and just reflexively, oh, warp in Stalkers, you know, there's the panic S button. Sort of like the roaches.
Oops. Don't go down there into this huge concave of Stalkers. Alright, but this, it's still, you know, it is still a lot of Stalkers. Ooh,
Yeah, that is.
Blink.
That was a courageous blink. You know, those Stalkers, they're gonna fall so quickly among those Immortals, Archons, but this is just not enough on the ground for Epikfaal.
No. These Stalkers died in such great numbers, but there were even more Stalkers than just died now, so yeah, you're right. I think this is gonna be it.
Yeah, I think that was like Genix saying, you know what, I don't care. All my Stalkers will die, but I don't care.
GG! Courageous, but he was just very certain of his case, and he said, well, I can knock this out of the park if I just blink in right now. This is it means it's 2-0 for Genix right now.
That it is.
Pretty
That
exciting.
it is.
Alright. Let's see. Man, my internet connection just knocked out, or just cut out for just another second there. That's very annoying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to figure out how that... I'm gonna cut out some switches that are in between my modem and my computer, and then do some tests. This weekend, actually, 2 volunteers for the Starcraft League are gonna be at my house all weekend. We're not gonna be playing Starcraft, but we are gonna be setting up all the hardware and the software, and for the stream, for the broadcast, actually, thinking about the stream program, thinking about graphics. And we will definitely be taking a look at this internet issue, because it will ruin our day if this continues on during bootcamp. Yep, and actually StarCraft just crashed, so I'm going to be rebooting StarCraft 2.
Wow.
Alright!
You're having all kinds of issues this evening.
Definitely, yeah. I think that happened because of the internet dropping out. That does strange things with StarCraft.
Yeah, I mean, what villain could be behind this?
Yeah, maybe I'm getting DDoSed.
Yeah, and you could turn on your camera.
Oh, yeah, it's...
it always turns off whenever you... There we go.
Yes, I'm back. Hi.
Yes, you are.
Alright, cool.
There we go.
Alright, turn that down.
So, just waiting for you to log back in, and for the map choice as well. So we played on King Sejong, and before that we played on Foxtrot. That was the starting map. So we still have Overgrowth, Catalina, Merry-Go-Round, Deadwing, and Nimbus.
Alright, still lots of maps to choose from for the loser, because the loser can pick the next map.
Yeah, and it's 2-0 Genix, right?
It is, yes, 2-0 for Genix. So that means that by now it is match point for Genix. If he wins one more game, then it's over, match done. And thank you, Tsok.org, and this other name that I will not pronounce, for following us on Twitter. Sorry.
What name was that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. This is a very
Is it offensive?
It is very offensive, yes.
Okay, do it.
No. I've already archived the email.
Oh,
no,
goddamn.
I think I saw this guy post in chat and then get banned immediately. I'm not sure. Someone got banned just now, so... Alright.
Alright, the last game? Potentially the last game, since the score is 2-0 Genix. It's going to be played on Overgrowth. Now, Overgrowth, being a small map, is a lot more dynamic in PvP than the larger maps, because you can utilize ground armies better, and the movement across the map is swifter, if you know what I mean. You know, if you have a large map, it kind of encourages turtling, because when you have your main army too far away from your bases, when your opponent attacks in force, then you're gonna have a tough time defending. But short maps, you know, it's a lot more intense.
Yep, it looks like someone's trying to play Terran again. We will not let you, Epikfaal. You need to play Protoss.
Okay, I will ask the players if they are ready to go.
Alright, looks like it. I think Genix is in high spirits. Yep. Alright, I'm ready too. This is match point. 2-0 for Genix. And the best of 5.
Alright. Countdown started.
Da, 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 da.
I kind of like this overlay.
Alright.
It's nice.
Hmm.
Game hard is game hard, but you know, a caster needs a change from time to time.
True that.
True that, indeed. Alright, so 2-0 Genix, who is starting in the lower left position here, producing them probes in the blue colors.
Yep, and in the top right position, currently down 2-0, needs to pick it up. It is Epikfaal from the Double Dutch Dragons. Will he be able to join his teammate Ichiroku at Bootcamp? Well, if he does, if he wants that, he has to win the next 3 games. So he's got a bit of a task ahead of him. Of course, if he doesn't win today, there's always a next qualifier. There's still 4 qualifiers left. So to anyone watching right now, if you speak Dutch, and if you are not ranked higher than Diamond League currently, and in the last 2 seasons, then why not sign up for DSCL Bootcamp? If you win one of the qualifiers, you get to come to my living room for a full weekend and be coached by Grubby and Yona. So that is awesome. We're going to be teaching you a lot of Starcraft, but there's something going on, isn't there, Bellenoir?
Yes, there is. And now we are going to see... Maybe we are going to see a fine example of excellent proxy gate defense from Genix. Because Epikfaal, he is doing the proxy stuff.
The proxy stuff. Yes, we talked about this before when Genix was scouting for it, or wasn't scouting for it. We talked about how that worked and what his decisions could be once he discovered it. I don't think that these gates are in a position that will be scouted very quickly.
He could go around with the probe.
He could, yeah. Actually, the probe is... yeah, it's going out right now. So he's scouting earlier than he used to. Maybe he's thinking...
No,
okay,
no, it's the same timing. He's scouting after the gases.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, yeah. But is he going to continue scout? It looks like... No, nope, nope.
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 He's not, but at the same time, this is not going to be proxy stalkers.
Right.
I don't think... it doesn't look like it. I mean, he should be taking a gas, Epikfaal that is, if he wants to do proxy stalkers. This is probably going to be zealots all the way. Maybe later on do stalkers. But...
supply blocks. Oh,
yeah, yes, there we go. But he needs to go with the first 3 zealots. If he goes any later than that... Yeah,
he goes
now...
first, actually.
Yeah, that's a good decision, because right now Genix is going to know what's up.
Right.
He sees no gases anywhere. He sees only one pylon, no cyber core, no gates, and now the first Zod enters the base. He needs to use the probes. Nice Sim City, by the way, and actually getting rid of the pylon might be prudent.
Yeah. Oh, and he's surrounded the zealot. And is he? Oh, he's micro.
Nice micro.
Wow. He's not losing. Oh, that's 1. He lost 1 probe.
2 probes. 2 probes went down. I think, yep.
2.
And here come the 2 Zods, and now the Mothership Core will defend this. This is why you don't do this, kids. But still, no, you do proxy stalkers. You don't do proxy Zealots.
Cool.
But still, the Zealots have quite a bit of hit points.
Uh-huh.
So it's going to take quite a while to kill them. They can still run away from the mothership core. So
Yeah.
Genix, you know, he's producing only off of one gate. He's going to have to stay in his base, wait for the photon overcharge, not lose a single
Oh, but
stalker.
there's another very big supply block for Epikfaal.
Yeah,
A very
that's
big
true.
one.
That's a big supply block for both of them, actually.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh my god! If he loses that stalker, that's going to be such a blow. And now, you know, Epikfaal, now he has to fight, because the Stalker can always outrun the Zods. It looks like Genix is kind of just like... Yeah, he's going to drive that away, going to wait for the second Stalker. Second gateway finally coming up, and now we come in with the proxy Stalkers.
Yeah.
Finally,
Alright, but there's still no second gateway for... Wait, do you see that second gas from Genix? It's still twisted in my view. Actually, both of them are. Alright. Okay, this might be a glitch on my end. Never mind. Okay.
Alright, now it should be defended. Genix should stay alive. If he stays on top of the ramp inside the photon overcharge, it does not allow Epikfaal to get the high ground vision. He should be fine. Worst comes to worst, he can still pull probes if the ramp is breached. He finally has 2 gateways worth of production, so he's matching his opponent in that regard. And he's got the warp gate almost finished, which his opponent did not even start, I don't think. No. So, you know, if he can beat this force back somehow, then he can counterattack and he should be able to wreak havoc on his opponent just because of the fact that he's got warp gate and his opponent does not.
Yep.
Hell, even now he'll be producing units faster with the warp gate than his opponent.
Gives you an advantage in terms of production time as well, not just where you can build units,
Exactly.
but it's also faster.
So he should be able to overpower. In fact, let's check the unit tab. Yeah, 4 Stalkers versus 8. Not going well. He can shut down these 2 gates as well. Supply block his opponent potentially because of the pylon.
Oh, will he get the Stalker out just in time? Nope.
Nope.
Doesn't look like it. Oh wow, okay, Epikfaal is in very big problems here. Actually, he expanded, but he will not be able to defend this.
No, I don't think he will be. Mothership core just now in production, will not have enough energy by the time these Stalkers get over there. Twilight Council, excellent decision from Genix. He'll be going into Blink, and he will be closing out the deal. If he cannot breach the ramp for whatever reason, then he'll still continue to harass his opponent with Mothership core giving high ground vision and blinking Stalkers inside the main base and whatnot.
Yep, and he already has a lot of Stalkers, so why not go for Blink, right?
Exactly.
Alright. This is looking like the March of Doom for Genix here.
Yeah, it does. I mean, the natural expansion will fall almost 100%.
Okay, so some Stalkers got stuck in the front there, but you know, this is once again, it's a numbers game.
Force field! Force field!
Woo!
No, Guardian shield.
Guardian shield,
Okay.
but it's not guarding anyone.
No, it's a couple of Stalkers maybe, but still a very good trade here for Genix, and he is going to close out this game.
This
Worker
looks like
count.
it's for Epikfaal.
Yeah, it is.
He had a very, very good run in today's qualifier, all the way to the finals, but in the end there's only one player who can qualify. And it looks like it's going to be Genix today.
And he empowers 2 gateways with 1 swift stroke. And guess what? This is going to be 1 Zods versus 10, 12 Stalkers trying to make stuff happen.
The Zealot who could.
But did not.
But did not. Could, but, you know, he chose not to.
You know, honestly, I don't know why Epikfaal just does not GG at this point. Maybe he still thinks he's got a chance.
He has the pro gamer spirit, man. Never give up.
Never surrender.
Never surrender. Very good.
Blink completed.
He walked up and like, nope.
No, I'm not going in there.
Oh boy. No, this is curtains.
Yeah, it is. Blinks in, takes out the Immortal, and that should be it.
Aw.
Oh, he says I've been bad. GG.
Alright, congratulations to Genix for qualifying for DSCL Bootcamp, the first edition. So this is awesome. Congratulations, and also congratulations to Epikfaal for playing as well as he did. He made it all the way to the finals, and definitely put his money where his mouth was, all the way up until the finals. That is.